Welcome, in front of me is a Xiaomi Mi 9 Lite, and today I'll show you how to go through the setup process of the device. So, when you put it up for the first time, you'll be presented with this screen right here. So let's just tap on the arrow right down there and find our language, which I'm gonna stick with English. And then let's tap again on the arrow, choose your region. I believe the region is actually being determined automatically based on where you are using localization, but I might be wrong. For me, it's all correct. So let's tap on next, then you have connect to network. If you wait, there we go, it will pop up with all the Wi-Fi networks in the area. And from here you can connect to one that is yours. If you don't have one, you can simply just skip this step, it doesn't really matter much. Let's agree to that stuff and go to the next step. And here we got the SIM card. So you could insert a SIM card into the device and connect to, for instance, network through your SIM card. Now this step again is not really necessary. You can completely skip this and insert the SIM card later on, and it will change literally nothing. The moment you insert the card, it will start working as though it was there all along. Then you have some Google services, so you have the localization and the gathering data stuff. So localization helps things like, for instance, Google Maps work properly so they know where you are and basically determine the best route for you if you're, for instance, driving somewhere and want, a route to your location. While the last option at the bottom, send user and diagnostic data, is just a way for Google to gather data on what you do on your device. Now you can disable all of them if you want, and for localization, certain apps will require it and tell you that you need to turn it on to use the app. So once you encounter that app, you will most likely see it if you don't want to have localization. And from there, just accept at the bottom and set up password. So you can add some kind of protection to your device if you want to, fingerprint, face unlock, or some other method. So only screen lock, and you have a couple of choices. I'm gonna go with the pattern as an example. So let's wait for a second there, draw it, redraw the same pattern once more, and there we go. Then we have additional settings. Again, location here for some reason, not really sure why it's twice in this case. Use experimental program that's basically gathering diagnostic data, most likely, along with send diagnostic data automatically. So we have the second time around. I assume that this one is just gathering and sending it back to the Xiaomi instead of Google. Automatic system updates. Now you can enable that or disable that. It just depends on you. If you, for instance, want to stay on the same Android as you have right now and never get an update, you could disable that. Otherwise, it will do it automatically, and I believe it usually updates overnight. So you have literally no way of stopping it if this is enabled. And personalized ads is another, in my opinion, a bit intrusive thing that, checks what you're searching on everywhere and then gives you ads for whatever you were looking on before. It doesn't matter what app you're using, it just kind of gathers what you're searching for all the time. So let's just tap on next, and then we have choose a theme. So you have two different ones. You have the one with round icons primarily, or squarish rounded corner, and then you have all kinds of shapes, I guess. Choose whichever one you want, it doesn't really matter, you can change that later on as well. And let's tap on the arrow, and as you can see, setup is now complete. And there we go. So if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.